Wasabi forever. Stand for something. We appreciate the blessing, bro. Let's go.
Ain't trying to bite it, we create it, then we ride it. We know our wave is seismic and you really can't deny it. We just keep on soaring higher, you would swear it's autopilot. Then you realize tone and shift and made a living off a fly. We are the wave and it's bigger than the moment. It's a movement that's progressing like the truck stick on opponents. It's time to stake our claim, it's time to bring the pain. We're battle tested, now it's time to show it ain't a game. It's time to make a lane, a different vibe, another wave. We're known for killing, shoot, even help them pick their graves. We're breaking free in chains and running towards the day. Like the victories in plain sight, we're taking flight to reach heights. These boys is tired of waiting, tired of playing, time to go. This vibe's been percolating, gaining steam to explode. Building anticipation, maybe time to reload. We paid our dues, now we're coming back to repo. We kicking doors, we ain't got no time for peepholes. We keep evolving for our family and our peoples. Ain't playing fair in this game, we just some cheat codes. We are the wave and our hurricanes on beast mode.
Welcome to Wave of the Bay. With DJ Spaceship and Joker Phone.
Go by the name Tone Capone. I want to welcome you guys to the Waves of the Bay podcast. It's actually episode number 5, believe it or not. And, you know, we got a very unique cat with us tonight, man. I'm honored to be talking with you. And like I said, man, thank you for taking time out to get down with the podcast, bro. And you always ran it up and everything. I love it, man. We're going to be talking about all this shit I'm seeing here, too, man. So I want to welcome Kush to the podcast right here, man. Kush, go ahead and let the people know, you know, what you're about real quick, man. A real brief synopsis, though.
All right, try to keep it quick there. My name is Kush Widakae, like you're spelling it, put it into a word, trying to be unique and whatnot. I own the 90s Baby Arcade located on Bush, 5400 East Bush Boulevard. I got all the collectibles from the 90s, man. Hard to find games, hard to find toys, hard to find collectibles. I'm all through there. I also got music dropping all month. You got to go check me out. You can type in Kush. You know how to spell Kush now, K-U-S-H, and then Widakae is right here. Go on Google. I'm everywhere. You're going to love it, I promise. Check out the YouTube. Leave me some subscribers, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm almost there. Help your boy out.
Gangster. Your name is actually Kush, right? You was named Kush.
Yeah. My real name, my government name is Kush, but it's spelled with a C, C-U-S-H. That's the only difference. Yes, sir.
You know what, man? I spelled Tone Capone with a K, Doug, and I promise you, I did not realize how to pronounce the last part of your shit until about 2 weeks ago. And I'm over here, I was like, man, I got this shit queued up. I'm about to play his track, whatever. And I was like, man, I'm saying my shit like, yo, it's Tone Capone with a K. You spelled it with a C. You won't see me. And I was like, wait a second. I was like, oh, shit, this nigga, all right, I got it now. Like, so dope as fuck, Doug.
And it's funny because the hip hop culture, we've been doing this forever. We always replace the letter C with the letter K. We've always done it.
I've always done it myself, man. Like, for real. Like, it's always been like that for me. So I'm from the state of Kansas, so I just like, you know, flexing on people a little bit like that, you know, so.
Yeah, first time I seen it was actually Mortal Kombat. They don't have the letter C in the whole game. Yeah, in Mortal Kombat, in the whole game, you'll never see the letter C. They replace it with the letter K. Yes, sir.
I ain't even realized that, man. That's wild right there, dog. You so dope, dog. Like, on so many different levels, it's just gonna go anywhere right now, man. And podcast folks out there, I'm telling you, like, you know, the first 4 podcasts we've done have been dope. You know, we've got to get to know people on different levels, and this cat right here has a lot of different layers to pull back right now, too, man. So I want to start with the 90s, baby, because I was actually born in 82. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff I was seeing in the arcade is like stuff I used to get down with, man. So how did that even come about?
All right, so actually me, my wife, and my homies was in the house chilling, you know, smoking, drinking, having a good time.
Right.
And we thought about it. We always realized every time we go to a store, the things that came from the 90s stuck out. So we always wanted to buy like the 90s shirt, that one SpongeBob or that one cat dog, you know what I'm saying? All the little cool stuff. And then we came to the realization there's not one spot you can go to just lose your mind and go back to the past. You know what I mean? There's not a place that's dedicated to the 90s. Everybody's calling themselves a 90s baby, but nobody's really giving us a location where we can go back to the past and enjoy that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like go get those old Pokemon cards that you always hear about. It you can go buy them now. You know what I'm saying? Go get those old video games that you miss so much, like Def Jam Fight for New York, your Mike Tyson Punch Out, all of it, man. I'm telling you,
Mm.
like, yeah, bro. Same with the arcades, man. We got a lot of stuff stems from the 80s because you couldn't really enjoy the 90s unless, you know what I'm saying, the 80s was a part of it. So
Right.
we got our Mortal Kombat, we got our Pac-Man, we got Marvel vs. Capcom, all that, man, everything.
With everything of the '90s in your store and everything, like, was there one piece of something that you can get, one piece of memorabilia that like really set everything off for you?
The one thing that set everything off when it came to the 90s store is when, to be real, I can't really say one thing. Like, I got so many different things now, to be honest. Like, I got some stuff I didn't even know existed back when I was growing up. Like they even got adapters for the old Game Boy that make it a big screen. They got a
Oh
whole
yeah,
Game Glove.
they done found all kinds of stuff to adapt
Yeah,
to the old shit now.
yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I can't really think of one thing that really stands out. You gotta really just come in, and what's gonna stand out to you is what you know what I'm saying, what you grew up on. Because there's so many
Hmm.
different options. So something's definitely gonna stand out for you. For me, I'm just in it. I'm used to it. You know what I mean?
And this isn't your first business, right?
No, it's definitely not. I always try to get my hands in everything, to be honest with you. When it comes like making business cards, helping people design stickers. My wife has a bakery located actually inside of Marathon on 15th and Fletcher. She opened from about
Okay.
let's say about 3 to 6, and then man, it's so random, man. Like even at the house, I'll sell you some chips, I'll sell you some shampoo, I'll sell you some soap. It don't matter, bro. Like I might go online and see something and be like, shit, I can flip that somehow on somebody. And then in
Right.
other times, I try to do free things for people. Like last week, I put about 7 different artists on Pandora Radio just
I
because
seen
I ain't
that, man.
yeah, I ain't have much to do, and it's easy to do. They don't want to do it themselves because you know some people don't got the free time to actually do all this research and figure out how to go to the next step. So you know, sometimes I'm like, hey, F it. I know I can make money off of this, but let me go ahead and just get them on point. But
And have you
that
always
was
attacked stuff like that, man? Because most people don't really reach back out for folks like that, especially in the music industry, because there's a lot of sharks out here, dog.
yeah. See, the thing about it being a lot of sharks is the ocean's big enough for sharks to exist. You feel me? But a
Right.
shark ain't nothing to a peaceful whale. You know what I mean? It's gonna take 1,000 sharks to take down a whale. I'm just chilling. I'm just
Mm.
chilling. I'm the biggest thing in the ocean. You just don't care about me because I'm so peaceful. You know what I mean? But trust me, I'm eating. You just can't see what I'm eating. But I'm
Mm.
eating. I'm good. Like so when it comes to the sharks and all that, they're good too. Do your thing. They just know to swim around me. They know to swim around me. Because if they bump into me, now they gotta now it's different. You know what I
Now they
mean?
got a
Now
different problem.
now it's different. Now they gotta if
Hmm.
they gangster, now they gotta go through with the gangster stuff. If they political, now they gotta prove they political. If they got a business mindset, now it's a battle of the intellect. You gotta come correct. It's that simple. You gotta come correct.
I love it, man. I love that whole mindset right there. It's like the Mamba mentality, damn near, dog. I like that shit, dog. Because the
Old
whole thing
school,
about
bro.
it, man, like people, and that definitely is old school. Because people they'll pull your card, and then they'll think that you're not gonna do anything, especially in the social media day and age. There's a bunch of gangsters with Twitter fingers, like Drake said. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta prove people wrong sometimes. You did because people be talking too
And
damn much.
and the real ones in the streets and the real ones that's out here doing business, they don't have free time to actually do bull crap. They don't got the free time for that. And they
Or
have
the
too much to
energy.
lose. Yeah, and they got too much to lose. When you
Hmm.
built an empire, you got too much to lose. So there might be sharks out there, but does that shark have an empire? If he don't, then he's just a guppy. Real talk.
Mm.
He's just a guppy.
Gangster. Love that shit, boy. All right, that's what I'm talking about right there, man. So, and I seen you going at it with somebody about radio spins the other night or something like. Or no, I know what it was. I won't even bring their name up, but um, let me flip it like this, man. In Tampa Bay, there seems to be like a cliquish mentality or like
Hmm.
crabs in the bucket type persona to the music game. So along with helping artists on Pandora, helping them with like QR codes, magnets, and things like that. Like, what else are you doing to help progress the scene?
Man, I'm letting people know that you need to be signed up with BMI, ASCAP, or anything in that field that's going to help you when you get on that stage and make sure you get your pennies. It might be a
Hmm.
hay penny, it might be a quarter of a penny. It don't matter. You're going to get something and have a record that you making your money off of your music. You know what I'm saying? Also with DistroKid, so that you can DistroKid, or you can use CD Baby, or whatever, which
Hmm.
one makes you happy, so that you can get your music on every platform you can online to get the biggest audience you can, so you're not just stuck in your little city or your little town. There's an entire globe that wants to hear your music. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
we always hear about artists reaching gold and platinum, and you sitting here like, who the hell is that?
Right.
Like, who is? That's because it ain't get to you yet, or it don't have to get to you for him to be that big. But it's up to you to take it legitly, or you can't get that big. It's impossible if you still just stealing beats off of YouTube without getting your exclusive or getting your lease. Then guess what? No matter how big you get, now you gotta take down that song or something, or now you gotta
Right.
share most of that percentage with a random person. You like, I'm just trying to make sure that everybody in the city gets on point. Because if everybody gets on point, they have to watch the city. They gotta look at us. When these royalty checks have to go out, and they're like, damn, Tampa, 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 Tampa. Why are so many royalty checks going out to the same city at the same time? The higher ups have to stare at my city. They have to go, wait a second, we got to look at what they got going on. Because it seems like Tampa has the entire music industry in one city, and the rest of the world just don't know it yet. We got every genre to where I'm hearing music from different languages here. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is happening? I go to an open mic. You might get somebody playing a guitar, then you might get somebody rapping, then you might get somebody singing. It's crazy how diverse it is out here. And the crab in the barrel thing, I noticed that the crab in the barrel thing is the equivalent of us talking about other countries and using the 1% to define the whole thing. Does that make sense? The crab in the barrel, those are one percenters. That's 1%. Because when we talk about crab in the barrel, watch how we're only talking about rappers
Mm.
and we shut up. We're not
And
talking about
and that's
R&B singers,
facts. That's facts as hell.
rappers. So rappers, I'm sorry, but y'all got to tighten up, because if you listen to the celebrities nowadays, they're switching up their genres. So they might be able to rap, but they're trying to do a whole bunch of other things, and they're trying to be as diverse as possible. So in order for you to survive in the new world of music, you have to upgrade yourself. You have to be able to kill it. You got to be able to kill it. The jits, the children, you see jits in the South, and whoever's watching this, jits in the South, that's a kid. You feel me? So the kids, they running the game right now because they lit. They lit.
Hmm.
But now you want to actually hear something you can relate to. You can't relate to what they talking about. You feel me? So the new wave of music is coming, but you got to be diverse and you got to be on point. You got to kill it. You got to kill it. And you got to come with a message. You got to come with something, because that time of just being lit and just whatever is dying. Is dying to where people are actually dying. Like, literally.
But
Like,
you're talking the truth though.
so it's like we have to advance ourselves. Everybody want to be woke. Everybody want to be more conscious. Well, in order for us to do that, we have to have more conscious substance out there. That don't mean always being positive. No, life isn't always positive, but it's
Hmm.
about being real. You know what I'm saying? It's
Getting on
about
the
being
real side of
real.
shit.
Express your life. Let people know what you got. If you want to express art, you need to be expressing something that comes from this planet, that is real. If you try to do the fake stuff, you have to fake it till you make it, and you're never gonna make it, because you're only gonna make it when you're real. It's that simple.
Hmm.
Like, it might be rough, it might be crazy, it might be a little nerve wracking, but that's just your stage fright. That's all that is. You scared to express yourself until you got millions of dollars. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You got to take this shit serious now. You got to act like you famous right now. How they gonna take you serious if you ain't showing that shit? Real talk.
All the way real, man. That kind of brings up something I was thinking about you, man, because like in the music industry, they want like a certain copy and paste type of motherfucker. They want you cut from a certain cloth, you
But
follow the
can you
same
blame them?
moves, the same
Can you
gimmicks, and
blame
all
them?
that. So for somebody like yourself, I mean, how have you managed just to stay authentic and true?
Because I'm gonna die like Michael Jackson. Because I'm gonna die like Prince. When I pass away, you gonna stop doing what you're doing at work and go, damn, that guy, that one that made that much change, that one that did that much for the music industry. I'm dead serious. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes that's at the higher top right now. I'm just trying to educate the ones that are at the bottom so they understand how to just take their steps. That
Hmm.
way they don't always think they're a crab in the barrel. They will understand that the barrel has steps. You're so concentrated on this wall, not knowing there's a wall over there with a ladder. You ain't got to climb the same way everybody climbs. Everybody climbs to the top in a different way, in a different fashion. We just got to fall back in love with being unique. There was a time where we fell in love with being unique, where being weird was the shit. You wear your pants inside out. Like it got weird. Nobody cared
Long
because
ass t-shirts, rock them shits backwards.
to where you'll look at somebody and just ask them where you from because you're dressing unique to you.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And nowadays it seems like everything's blending into one thing. Everything's just blending. You know what I mean? And the people that's trying to make money off of this, they got no choice but to copy and paste and replicate because it's working. But until people want change or until somebody comes in and forces change, eh? And a lot of people are scared of if I try to make a change, they're gonna kill me. You're gonna die anyway. You might as well die trying to make a change.
And that's a
Just
life
saying.
fact right there, anyways, man. Outside of music, you're gonna have to make a change in order to survive, or else you ain't gonna last that long.
You ain't gonna last that long. I thought you was an artist. I
Hmm.
thought you took this serious. I thought you wanted to be the shit. I thought you wanted to be
Hmm.
number one. You can't be in and out on this because people want to invest. People want to spend their money on you. So why they gonna want to spend money on somebody that's in and out? Nah, you got to be in this for real, for real. You got to be in this, especially if you're gonna put your heart out there. You can't be releasing stuff that comes from your heart and then going fuck it later on. That's not gonna work. Sorry if I'm not sure if I can curse, but you know what I'm saying.
Man,
You
you been
can't, you
cussing the
can't.
whole damn time. What you talking about?
Yeah, F word is easy. You know the F bomb is like that strong one. Like people real deal forgot the essence of an entertainer, an artist, or real deal. They forgot about it, not knowing that it's a business and you got to look at every avenue of it. You have to look at the people that came before you. Look at where they messed up. Look where these people succeeded and just try your best to make a move and don't
Hmm.
take a break. You just can't take a break. Just like the button I press right now started November 1st. All of this is November 1st. I'm just not gonna take no break. I need y'all to hear me. Like real talk. I need y'all to hear me because everybody keeps saying my city is the same thing over and over again. My city ain't doing nothing. My city is this, that, another. And I'm like this, cool. I got y'all. Straight up, I got y'all. And y'all don't have to have my back. There's an entire planet that can have my back. I ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm gonna be right here. But I'm still gonna make all these moves I can make because this city is awesome. It's lit. It's lit. I've been in Cross Fletcher for what, 5 years? Already don't got sidewalks everywhere. We got crosswalks with speed bumps. We got freaking, it's nonstop. We got community garden. You can go fishing. You can actually go fishing right now in the middle of my hood. What are you talking about? We got a soccer field. Like, bro, it's nonstop, bro. It's crazy how much we're progressing over here. And people can keep trying to move out, move in, move out, move in. But guess what? You're gonna wind up moving across eventually because everybody else is raising the rent.
Boy.
Everybody, everybody raising the rent. But cross area, university area, the CDC, the UA, what was it, UACDC, they made sure that everybody in this area, they're trying their best to keep it regulated, bro. They're trying their best to build new buildings while keeping the rent level. You know what I'm saying? And working with the state to make sure that people can still get their government assistance. So I'm like, it's only a matter of time, bro. I'm getting too old. My kid, forget me. My kids are getting too old for me to go. It's the hood. That's how the hood is. Blah 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 blah. Man, get out of here with that crap, man. I've been hearing that my whole life. That's how the hood
Right.
is. Get out of here. I
We
don't want
gotta
to hear
raise
that
them
no more.
different. We gotta raise them different than how we came up, right? I know it's
You
the
got
same
time
for
for this?
me, man. I look at my little cousins and I'm like, damn, y'all, like these cats is like 16, 17, 18, don't even want to drive, ain't fucking with no chicks, staying
Yeah.
good, being in school, and I'm just like, damn, like when I was like, did I grow up too fast? Like, what the fuck? Like, like y'all way better than I was when I was y'all's age. Like, so yeah, you just want to see progression, man. And I'm a father as well, man. Like, I have shit, she's 6 years old. I think you have a 5-year old, right?
I got a 5-year-old and a 9-year-old.
Yeah, I'm all the way in it, man. Like I'm in the school pickup line, cussing
Yep.
people out and shit. Like I'm all the way in that shit. So, yeah, from one father to another, man. Much respect on that shit, Doug. 'Cause I
Yeah,
definitely see you.
salute.
Yeah, straight up
Definitely,
on
bro,
that shit.
salute.
'Cause I be hearing horror stories out this motherfucker, boy. Like for
Right? You
real,
already
man.
know how this is, man. It's an everyday thing, though. People want to take a break, and I'm like, nah, man. You gotta fall in love with your kids. Like people just like their kids. Stop liking your kids. You got to fall deep in love with your kids. Just like how you fell in love with their mama, you gotta fall deep in
Hmm.
love with their kids. Like you got to. And if you did fall in love with the mama, now you have a reason to fall in love with the kid, man, because he's here or she's here. They're here.
And they need it
And
too, man. They need to know that somebody loves them, like unconditionally. 'Cause especially with my little girl, man. Little girls in this world, we got to make sure we go a little bit
but
extra for them.
it's different out here. Yeah, I be trying to help people with their daughters also. Like, it's bad out here when it comes for females, man, because the way that they're promoting things and the way that the internet's just
Mm.
open and there's TV shows, there's movies everywhere now. There's barely any TV shows.
Everything everywhere.
Everything's everywhere.
Sexuality everywhere.
So it's like, I'm happy I got two boys. I don't even know what it's like to, I don't even know. Oh, I got lucky with
Boy,
that when
this
I,
been interesting.
I'm
Hey,
like,
I got lucky with baby moms, man. Wifey, you know what I'm saying? Because shit could be a lot worse, you know what I'm saying? We actually
right.
love each other. We down, so we a family unit, and a lot of people would be beefing, man. And oof, like the Dana Lee and baby shit. Like, I'm glad
Yeah,
I don't have that type of conflict in my life because I ain't got the energy for that shit.
yeah, but that's just high school stuff.
It
That's
is.
all it is. It's high
It really
school
is.
stuff. Problem that's about to drop. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? They situation is they situation. Cause at the end of the day, if R. Kelly, if you're not gonna give me R. Kelly, you're gonna give me Travis Scott. If you're not gonna give me Travis Scott, you're gonna give me the baby. If you're not gonna give me the baby, I'll tell you who it is tomorrow. Like you're
Hmm.
gonna give me somebody. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It's just for some reason that those are the best distractions in the world. That's the best way they're distracting us from. Who the hell knows? But these are really good ones because for some reason there's always something. Or unless these celebrities probably having dinner and like, ooh, who's next? Draw out a hat. Let's do some shit. Like you never know.
Hey,
Like
you
it's
never
so
know.
much because nonstop it's always something. We don't even get a break to have nothing. It's always something. That's not a coincidence. It can't always be something now. But hey, that's our new form of entertainment. The real deal reality TV. It's negative, but that's what gets they that's what gets they
That's what gets the
you know what I'm saying?
ratings, right?
Gets the blood rushing.
That's the entertainment factor right there, man. Yo, we
They
speak with Kush
situation.
Widakae on the Waves of the Bay podcast, man. This is episode number 5, just chopping it up with the homie, man. Who taught you about the music business?
The music business who taught me, okay, so it's gonna be a funny story. But when I had my first son, Caden,
Hmm.
we used to watch he used to go to sleep and be happy to watch Dreamgirls, that movie Dreamgirls.
All right.
And I was and we used to watch it we watched Dreamgirls so many damn times. That we saw how dude ran the music industry pretty much. How how my boy Eddie Gordy, like, I even know his damn name. How my boy Eddie Gordy
This
was
fool
literally
learned
just
the
smoking.
music getting from Dreamgirls, from watching it that many
Right.
damn times.
Bro, my first son had us watching the same thing because I didn't want that nigga crying. But we was smoking, we watching it. He was just smoking by the stairs, right? And Beyonce and there was just walking, minding their business, and they needed somebody to jump on stage, and he just pretended to be their damn manager, bro. It came out of nowhere and was like, boom, get him on stage, blah 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 blah. And then when I watched him make every little move he made from the step of them being nobodies to them being famous, once you've seen that 1,000 damn times, you start to understand a little crap. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like one thing that he had that nobody else in the Tampa local scene doesn't have is a real deal business that they own. He had
Hmm.
his own business. He had the car dealership. You know what I'm saying? So he had a car dealership. I got my arcade making these moves. They got her bakery. And then he went from that and started his own record label. I got Impact Era, start my own record label,
Mm-hmm.
start from scratch, taking my time. But the difference is I'm my Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I'm my Jennifer Hudson. That's the difference. I'm my manager. I'm gonna make sure that while I'm helping others, I'm learning how to push myself. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
if I help you guys make better moves as artists, then I can see the result, and then I can go, oh, that does work. Let me do it for
It's one of them
myself.
practice what you preach type shits.
Exactly. And if it can,
Mm-hmm.
and if I can better myself, I would rather go to a showcase and be around a whole bunch of lit ass artists. And that's not gonna happen until I help push everybody because they still standing on the motherfucking wall. They still
Mm-hmm.
scared. They pay to perform but nervous. You pay to be nervous. How many times can you pay to be nervous? That's different. That's different. Man, all the stress we go through our day. Man, when that 10 o'clock hits and you in that damn building and you know everybody's here to see you turn up, you should let all your troubles go. And right now, turn the hell up. Turn up. Turn up. You can turn up so hard to where you can play your song and not even perform it. Just enjoy.
Fall back.
Just, just enjoy yourself because it's a showcase. It's not a live performance. It's not a mega theater or none of that extra crap. It's just people trying to come out and have a good time. And then that's why I need people to know about BMI and ASCAP because when you come out to have a good time, as long as you're on that stage, you're getting paid. And that needs to be a common practice. That's your money.
How
That should be
many
a
artists
common.
have you ran across that do not know about this shit? That call themselves in pursuing a music career.
Bro, it's sad. It's damn near. If I don't already know you, like, bro, for real, it's been damn near everybody, fam. Like almost
Mm-hmm.
everybody. And the ones that are on point, they stand out, and you can see it. You can see it. You can see the difference in the spark in their career when you can get a random check in the mail. When you get that random deposit, even if it's 20 damn dollars, you're gonna sit here like, damn, I should have did more. I fucked up by not doing more. And when
Cause it
you
makes
want
it
to do,
official, man. It makes it legit. Like
yeah,
you really in this shit, man.
feels good. It feels good, bro. So like, if once you take that first step, you gotta make those small investments. It sucks. You gotta spend money to make money. That's how the game goes. So instead of buying that bullshit that you love to buy so damn much that costs two, $300 damn dollars, spend that shit on your career and watch how you get the same high. Watch how you get the same high. Y'all
Not
on the
even
wrong
spend
track.
that. Not even spend that. Invest that into your career because it
Invest
makes a
it.
huge and then get that return on investment, man. Like,
Easy,
come on
easy,
now.
easy, easy. And they think it's difficult, and that's what makes it difficult for them. They think it's difficult. When in actuality, there's a flow to this shit. There's a flow. Why do you think you see a whole bunch of dumbasses that are celebrities? You'll see whole people and you'll insult their intelligence while they're counting millions. So you look at
hmm
the dummy. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? If you know that his education level is lower than yours, but he's a billionaire or a millionaire, then you need to tighten up and
You can
figure
do
out
it
what the
too.
hell is going
Yeah.
exactly. And you got enough years to do it. The way that the world's going now, you could be in your 60s and become successful. There's nothing stopping nothing now. Just be amazing. Perfect the craft. Figure out what it is that you into. You might be able, shit, you might be into painting pig feet. But I bet you right now, if you paint all the pig feet you can, there's gonna be a demographic that needs their damn pig's feet painted.
Right. And that's the
You
thing
might
about it,
start
man. There's a niche to be filled, just like with the '90s, baby, man. You didn't see that shit anywhere, and you capitalize on that. You know what I'm saying? Like when there's a lane, and that's your lane, then fucking own that shit. You know?
It's like if somebody stole my idea, that would still make me happy. Because now I got some rich kid steals my idea, I can go, oh, this is lit. I know I did it first. I get to go here, visit, make videos of somebody stealing my idea, but still enjoying it because I get to experience my future. Because you ain't gonna stop me. The '90s is the '90s. You ain't gonna stop me. Just like how they got vintage clothing stores. Those are everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You can't stop the sauce. The sauce is real. Just ready to be spread around. For real.
Straight up, man. All right, let me ask you this, man. I know that you stopped eating meat, right?
Yeah, that was like about 3, 4 years ago. Can't even remember.
What made you decide to make that transition right there, man? I'm
Um,
firm. I don't
uh,
want you to shit on bacon, dog. Like whatever you're gonna say
no,
about
no,
bacon,
no.
hold off on that. All
All
right.
right, so all right, so I was raised Ross, so I was already not eating pork. And in the beginning, like when I first came to this planet, they were like vegan, vegetarian, my parents.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they separated, I was with Mama Dukes. If you listen to the story, the song "Still Alive," you'll know what I'm
It's a
talking about.
crazy ass story. We're gonna talk about that shit too.
Yeah, but after they song separated, we started eating meat again, but we never got into pork. So it was
Mm-hmm.
already a little easy for me not to get into that. And then
Okay.
Mama Dukes didn't like beef too much because it stays in your track for a long time. So
Mm-hmm.
we was already like white meat, fish, and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? And then so when I got older, I realized, all right, I got to be healthy. I don't eat that much meat. And when I had meat in my diet, I had a bad like appetite, bro. Like I thought I had to smoke weed in order to eat. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
thought. Like I really thought that. And then when I tried to slow down and drink more soup and salad and stuff like that, I realized I was able to eat a lot. So it wasn't really me. It wasn't no spiritual crap. It wasn't no religious crap, bro. It was just real deal. My body felt more comfortable not eating meat.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I still promote eat some damn meat if you need to eat some damn meat. Get your protein. You know what I'm saying? But
Right. Right.
some people, the way our genes are made or the way that our ancestors were, some of us don't just don't process it like other people do. Same with dairy, same with a whole bunch of
Mm-hmm.
different things. I just don't agree with meat too much. Now seafood, I'll fuck some shrimp, some fish, I'll fuck all that up. Like heavy, heavy. I'm not one of those, if it got a face, oh nah, cut a head off. I'm about that. You know what I mean? I just, I just personally can't rock with no cows and no chickens or whatnot. My
Mm-hmm.
kids, they'll tear some chicken wings up. They'll do their damn thing. Wifey, she mostly on the vegetarian side because that's how her parents were. So that was
Mm.
easy. You know what I
Right.
mean? And she know how to whip it up, boy. Like
Oh, so you good then.
it don't feel like I'm not eating meat, to be honest. Like it
Mm-hmm.
don't feel
You
like
got them
they
impossible burgers and shit.
yeah, they make it. Now you got to be careful, y'all. Everything that's like a meat substitute is high in sodium, so that's still unhealthy. Don't think because you're not eating meat that you're healthier. That's a fucking lie. Like you have to still look at what you are intaking. You know what I mean? So it
Mm-hmm.
can be a better lifestyle, or it can be exactly the same. It can be exactly the same. That's still a personal choice on how you're pursuing it. You know what I mean? But me, I like it, bruh. I like it. And then promoting positivity and trying to promote the garden and all that, it made it even easier. You know what I mean? And then I like my skin, and then they say I look good, so I'm like, well, let me keep that going. Every time I get a pimple, I'm about to lose my mind if I get one little pimple, like I'm a teenager. So I'm like, nah, let me just stick with my carrots like a rabbit, and I'll be good to go. I'm good.
You gonna
For
age
real.
gracefully. Black don't crack with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to, man. Got to.
Feel you, man. That's all we can do, man. One thing, like, shit, I just had a high school reunion, and the cats that's younger than me look older than me, man. So I just, if it
Hmm.
wasn't for the white hairs, wouldn't nobody know this shit, dog. Like, for real.
Yeah, man.
But it's all
Big
the shit
facts,
that they
man.
be on, man. It's just a lot of stress and shit, man. People be stressing themselves out and just be taking years off their life. It feel like, man.
And nobody ever taught us how to fall in love with ourselves.
Right.
So, you know, we think the outside world is everything, forgetting the inside world. So we stress out. We stress. We think that the things that are happening around us fully affect our lives. When in actuality, they don't. They're still gonna happen. If you weren't there, that would have happened in a different form. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? It's just that you there, so your energy interacting with it. And until you can level up, you're gonna feel some type of way. We started as babies. Ain't nobody take the baby and teach the baby how to love itself. You just kept loving the baby. You know what I mean? So the baby always thinks, "Ooh, that the world gives me love." Right?
Hmm.
That's your first stimuli. Your first stimuli is probably somebody playing some music and telling them how much they love you. So you keep receiving love outside. So when that stops, and now it's frustration, or now it's aggravation, or now it's anger, when you get any emotion from somebody that's not love, you lose your shit because you don't know what to do. Nobody taught you how to receive anger. Nobody taught you how to receive somebody else's anxiety. Nobody taught you how to receive that. They only taught you how to receive the good things. So we're still babies in a sense
Sheltered.
when it comes to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still a little devolved in that area when it comes to compassion towards others. That's a I don't know. That's like a weak thing. We don't think that we need that, not knowing we're not going to war with our neighbor anymore, you guys. We're not trying to conquer that guy over there no more. Like
Hmm.
you're literally living next to strangers. You're literally going to the store with strangers. You've yet to get punched. You yet to get stabbed. You yet to get shot. I know you haven't. And if you had, I'm sorry that happened to you, but that's not
Hmm.
happening to everybody. You feel me? So there is no reason for us to be so defensive. And then when you do put your defenses up, now you got two confused people because y'all not even gonna take it that far. Now y'all don't even know how to argue. Now y'all don't even know how to yell at each other because you're gonna yell at him the same way you yell at your baby mama, or he gonna yell at you the same way he yell at his mama. So now it's just blah. Who cares? And now the
Right.
authorities come in, and now they gotta solve it, like because they the principal, like they the parents. So now the cops gotta come and tell the kids, "Hey, you guys, what were you gonna do?" Or you're both going to timeout. Like, come on now, you guys. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Y'all better be happy they're not giving you whoopings. It sucks. They're giving a lot of black people whoopings, but y'all better be happy everybody's not getting a whooping, and they just sending your ass to timeout
Hmm.
because this shit right here is just kids getting bigger, bro. Cells multiplying, us getting bigger, and pretending like it's different. The bigger ones told the smaller ones we're better. That's it. The bigger ones told the smaller ones we're smarter. That's it. That's it. Whoever's here first and wins makes history. So as a parent, you're always going to tell your kid you're lesser. It's going to be on accident, but you're the parent. You got to protect them, and they got no
Hmm.
authority. That is facts. But some people abuse their authority. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So we're a whole bunch of kids still, bro. We're a whole bunch of kids. So people going through stress, it makes sense because babies go through stress. Come out crying. You come to this planet crying, and if you don't, they slap you. Come on now. That's how your entire experience starts with that, bro. So what do you expect from people? I expect you to be in your feelings sometimes. You came to this planet in your damn
This fool, man. But he
feelings.
hasn't
Real.
lied at all. He's been spitting nothing but facts though at the same time, man. Like, hey, hey, this guy, man. All right, well, completely. I was gonna go somewhere, but I'm gonna hold off on that right now. You got me laughing and shit, man. Let's talk about impact error, bro. Let's talk about
Okay.
how that's been working. Like, what's
All
going
right.
on with
So
with IE, yo?
so Impact Era started off like everything else starts off. You got people with a dream and a vision. You know what I mean? So Impact Era, it didn't even start off as like a record label. It just started off as an idea. It's just
Hmm.
an impact era. It's an era of impact. And IE, which is short for impact, also means the example. If you know literature, you know IE means the example. So we're trying to
Hmm.
lead by example and double entendres, blah blah wordplay. You know what I'm saying? So we
And rapper
started off
shit.
like, yeah, rap shit. So so we started off by getting as many people as we can, went through our trials and tribulations, realized that's a bad idea, getting rid of people, adding people, trying to do so much. And what winds up happening is we get to a point where Impact Era has evolved from just trying to be a business to an actual, like, a feeling, an idea, a thought. Does that make sense? Like, you just know good change needs to be made. We tried to define how, but we don't know how. So you just know you want positive change. You know you want to make an impact on this era. It's that basic. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So right now, since the original people that helped start it, everybody's starting to, what I'm saying, doing their own things. I gotta really hold this bitch on my back, like heavy, to where I'm trying to find the right people that I can help in being an artist. I'm not even back in the day. I was looking for other leaders. I'm not even looking for other leaders no more. I'm just looking for somebody with passion. That's
Hmm.
it. And I can help you be your own leader if you're not already your own leader. Does that make sense? That
Definitely.
way, when you come in this, you don't think that I'm Impact Era's anything. You just know that Impact Era helped you so much that you want to rep it. Does that make sense?
It kind of
Like,
falls in line with what you've been doing, helping people out,
yeah,
reaching back, dropping dollars, dropping jewels.
yeah, I just want to help people so much to where they want something to rep because it doesn't make sense to them that that this nothingness is just doing so much for them. People need some kind of entity, some kind of something that they can say is helping me. You know what I mean? And just
Hmm.
saying Kush Widakae, that's weak sauce to me because that takes away that I feel like that takes away from my music. Does that make sense? Because now
Hmm.
you're gonna start viewing Kush Widakae as like a P Diddy, or I'm not going out
The
like P Diddy. Y'all got
plug.
me fucked up. Yeah, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all
Hmm.
not gonna view me like Jermaine Dupri or some shit like that. Y'all got me no. Y'all got me messed up. So I want everybody else to be their own P Diddy. I want you to be your own Jermaine Dupri because I know that I did enough for you to where you can make it. You can make it. And if you make it and don't want shit to do with me, I don't care. Because guess what you put on your album cover? I.E. Guess what you put on your car? I.E. You can deny the funk all you want, but guess what you made sure you repped I.E. while I was helping you.
Hmm.
So even if you pop and say, fuck those guys, I don't need them no more, I can still with pride go, look what I did.
Right.
Look who I
Do the
helped. You know what
same
I'm saying?
thing for you.
Easily.
Right
Easily. And when
there.
people and it's just I don't know, man. I can't even really explain IE anymore. I just know it's in my heart. And Impact Era is trying its best to be something like a record label, but it's different. It's something different. It's that promise that they keep telling you about in those text messages that are actually real. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
that bullcrap person that says, I want to make this graphic art for you and actually makes it. Like we want to actually be that thing that everybody's like, oh, I wish I was a part of that thing. You know what I
That
mean?
hope.
Like, yeah, like everybody needs somebody to talk to sometimes about the littlest shit when it comes to music.
Hmm.
And that might be like you're at writer's block and you need help with a bar, or you can't find beats, or you have no inspiration and you just want to go to the studio. Like there's so many things, bro, like that IE just makes sure we just help people with. Like even if it's like you've never performed on stage, we'll tell you Tuesday night Pegasus come through for the free. Perform on stage. Not gonna be that many people there, and the only people that are there are other artists. You're good. Like you're good.
Work on your
Another thing.
craft, man. That shit used to bug the fuck out of me, dog. Cause we did Ignite the Night for 6 years before the Rona shut everything down, man. So I got to see so
Yeah,
many artists hit the stage, and I got to interact with so many artists that claim that they're the hottest or they're the best or whatever the case, but they have never performed before. And for me, like that's one of the telltale signs of an artist is if your stage game needs to be on point. And if it's not, then you definitely need to get on top of that shit. You need to get your cardio on. Like you need to be practicing in the mirror. You need to do all this shit. And like I feel like a lot of artists out there are just, they're trying to get famous, record a song, put it online, and hoping shit catches fire instead of
that's why
actually going there.
man, that's why I love it out here.
Right.
That's why I love it out here, bro. Because I'm like, y'all making it this easy for a brother to stand out. Damn, I'm like, that's why I love it, man. I have, oh, sorry, Corona getting to me. This Corona, don't try me. Don't try me. All right, so a lot of people out here, they got a dream, and it's the fact that so many people in Tampa have a damn dream. That shit crazy. It's like everybody want to be a damn rapper, and that's what's up.
Hmm.
But they're missing certain components. But somehow they're always recording fire music, though. That's the part that's killing me. They're always recording fire music, but they're always missing some other component that just can help them excel. And that component is actually their ego. It's their
Mm.
freaking ego. That's the only component. Your ego is the reason that you don't want to perform in certain places. Your ego is the reason that you don't want to even go so hard on stage. You lose your mind when you go take a shower, but when you jump on that damn stage, it's a whole different ball game.
Speak on it, man. Speak on it.
Like you trying so hard to remember your words, forgetting you love this song. Don't perform a song you don't love. Perform a song that you love. It might be a song from 5 years ago. You ain't famous yet, boo boo. So that song is brand new. Perform that shit. Go hard. In Tampa, you have the advantage. In other states, if you try to perform your song over your actual song, they will boo your ass, or
I
they will
can't
go
stand
hard
that shit either.
on you. So if you're gonna be in this city and you're gonna perform over your song, you have to go hard. I perform over my songs all the damn time, but
Hmm.
I'm way louder than my music. I'm expressive way more than my music. I bring that shit to life. You get what I'm saying?
And you
Like
gotta be
everybody,
on point. And there's a difference in what you're saying because I know you're actually performing. You're not letting the song perform for you. And some of these artists be falling back and relying on that shit as a crutch.
and I'm like, if you're gonna let the song perform for you, you can do that too. I've done that many times. You got to be a cocky bastard. Be a
Right.
cocky bastard. You don't be on the stage. No, you put the mic down and you shake it. You know what I'm saying? Like you enjoy your song and get lit.
You
Dance.
finesse that shit.
You finesse it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You'll notice a lot of artists, professional artists, they'll turn around and from the crowd like they're walking away when they want to breathe, when they don't feel like saying nothing. Or you should know that you smoking Black and Miles, so maybe you shouldn't perform the song today. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should do some
Fall
other
back a
joint.
little bit.
You got to be able to go hard. Young Thug, I guarantee when he got on stage in front of people for the first time, they were like, I don't know what the fuck he is saying. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but he got that energy.
Hmm.
He got that energy. You know what I'm saying? Same with Kodak Black. A lot of people probably like, damn, yuck mouth ass. But he got that energy and that confidence and that swag. You know what I mean? So now, no matter how they sounded or anything, now you want to hear because they got that swag about them. You know what I mean? And you gotta also find your niche when it comes to a song. Find that one song or two songs that you are just way too good at. That you are just way too good at, and only perform those. Only perform those. And I say one or two because once you get to three or four songs, I don't care how good you were. I'm bored with you. And I need you to get off a stage. It happens every time. Unless they asking for an encore, we only want
Hmm.
one or two. We need one or two. We need one so you can show what's up and two to prove yourself. After that, you know what I mean? I don't really know what else there is to get from you.
That makes
Oh,
all the sense
also,
in the world right there.
yeah, but forget the performances. The thing that kills me about a lot of people performing nowadays is afterwards. It's the afterwards. Ain't
With the
nobody think
perform and
about,
bounce.
yeah, like ain't nobody ever think about the before and afterwards. Nobody. Like you're gonna have to introduce yourself, and when you do, you can't put the microphone all up in your mouth. That's not gonna work. You know what I mean? You gotta let them know who you are. Don't let them know the longest link possible. Let them know the shortest one that you know that's easy. That's easy. Or be like me. Go make some business cards and make it simple for them. So all you gotta do is hand it to them. They already invented QR codes, so all they gotta do is pull out their little iPhone, boom. They got all your info.
Once again, that's an investment. A lot of artists don't really look at shit that way. Like instead of paying to perform in front of or open up for let's say Nas or whoever the big artist is coming, you could put that money towards promo, be out there in the audience, boom, 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 hitting people up instead of trying to, these niggas ain't watching you. They ain't checking for you. They don't even show up until it's time for them to perform. So you're not gonna meet the artist, and you think that you're gonna catch
That
their
part.
fans, and them fans ain't give a fuck about you
No,
either, because they ain't showing up to
they
watch
don't.
your ass.
They came to see him.
Right,
You had a better bet doing a walkthrough looking cool.
right. Hire a team of girls or something, walk around you, look like you that dude. Boom, boom. Like you gotta just think outside the box when it comes to that shit. And some people just they're more focused on the facade and the image of shit. You know what I'm saying?
They focus on the image that they can't obtain.
Hmm.
Time moves on. Like you so stuck in the moment of looking cool that you forgot you gotta look cool tomorrow too, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. The days that you don't look cool don't exist.
Hmm.
Don't exist. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be one of the higher ups, you got to start acting like one of the higher ups. And start acting like one of the smart ones. Because obviously you can see they're making anybody famous. They're making anybody famous. So make sure that you smart enough to even handle the damn shit when it comes. Because it's just
Capitalize and
consistency.
maximize that shit.
That's it, man. Like, All I know is I'm excited for the future because, like, I pressed that motherfucking button, boy. I'm telling you that right now. Like, I pressed that button. I'm here to help who I can help. And I'm talking about my city. I ain't talking about 1,000 people. No, I'm talking about if you in Tampa, if you need help with artistry, I want to help because if the city pop, we pop. Like, y'all remember a time when Chicago got famous off of Chief Keef going hard,
Hmm.
and then it was just Chicago rappers, and then you got a break, and then drill rap came out, and you were like, okay, thanks New York, and then now you
Hmm.
got drill rap. You know what I'm saying? It's like entire states and cities are running the rap game. It used to be gangs. Now there's so many damn gangs in those damn places. We don't even know what's going on with that. Can't even speak on that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like entire cities are running what music sounds like. It's time for Florida to make a damn move. We are the most popular state in the freaking country. Like, everybody talks about Florida. Like, I'm not even sure when Florida's not on TV. Like, everybody talks about Florida. So it's
Hmm.
about time for Tampa to make its move. Dade County's made its move. You know what I'm saying? Miami's made its move. Orlando's made its move. Now people can say that Tom G made a move for Tampa with with making a song with Lil Duval, but his name is Lil Duval. You already, you know what I'm saying? So much respect to
Hmm.
Tom still, but you're not gonna think of Tampa. You're gonna think of Duval,
Hmm.
and that's not, it's nothing wrong with that, but that makes sense though. You know what I mean? So Tampa has yet to express to the world that we are not 2005. We're not 2005. We're not beating on the trash cans and juking anymore. We're not doing that anymore. Like, I'm sorry, but we're not. We got people making reggaeton. We got people out here playing the guitar. We got, man, there was one girl, remember she had the ukulele playing
Ari Kai,
you know, come on
dope
now.
as fuck. Dope as fuck.
We got Cella playing the cello, playing
Hmm.
crazy stuff on it. Come on, you know who I'm talking about. So come on, Tampa is ridiculous with this. We are the new Motown, baby. Like, we're the new New Orleans. Like, this is crazy. And people forget that Tampa was already a music mecca. It was already a music mecca. We're just bringing it back. That's all we're doing is bringing it back. They keep forgetting that concept. If you go to Ybor right now and look at all the sculptures and all that, bro, we used to be a real deal music mecca. Blue Note, that's still up in Nebraska. You know Blue
Hmm.
Note. Jackson 5, James Brown. You know what I'm saying? They've all performed at that same exact building, and that's still up. So I'm like, Tampa, we got this. We got this. But we have to tighten up. Instead of trying to be crabs in the barrel, can we fill the barrel up with some beer and have a damn party?
Mm.
Because we here. Another thing about crabs in the barrel is you only put crabs in the barrel before you cook them. So are we, you got to look at perception now. Are we holding each other down or are we all scared? Are we all scared? So where we're stopping the next man from getting famous because we're scared if they get famous, we won't make it.
Mm.
See what I'm saying? And then when you get out the damn barrel, guess what? You go into a new world of being famous, and now you're in the flame. Now you're about to be cooked and eat alive if you wasn't ready to get out that barrel. You gotta educate yourself and make sure you're making the right moves. Or even if you do pop and make it, you're gonna destroy yourself and make the city look bad. You're gonna get arrested nonstop because you're still ignorant. You're gonna mess up your money because you don't know how to invest.
Mm.
So you're gonna ruin your career because you said the wrong words because you're so used to speaking freely and you ain't get no damn publicist, so now you don't fuck that up for yourself.
Mm.
There's so many avenues and so many things, you know what I mean? That's how I know I'm straight. I know I'm straight. I just don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen because I don't want nothing else. I don't want nothing else. So it gotta happen. And if not, it'll die while I'm in the pursuit. I'll die while in the pursuit of happiness, right? So I'm
Right.
straight. I'm good because I'm gonna die happy. Because after I die pursuing music, guess what you're gonna listen to in my funeral?
Yo, music. Right.
Guess what all y'all gonna talk about?
Right.
That guy that guy that never made it and pursued music his whole life and now he's gone. Damn, I'm just like Picasso now. I'm just like Van Gogh. Them niggas wasn't famous while they was alive. You never know. That's none of my business. I just know I'm straight.
You know, and that's a perfect leeway into Stay Alive, man. Because I played that on the air the other night, and I didn't play it for Spaceship in advance or anything. I want to see his reaction real time. So, just I as a former artist, I appreciate the vulnerability that you put out in that song because a lot of people don't do that shit right now. And
Yes,
the
sir.
shit you were talking about was like eye opening at the same time. Like you have a crazy upbringing, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to see you where you're at right now, and trying to promote wellness and health and goodness and everything to people too, man. But that song to me,
Hmm.
you started burning at 9.
All right, so I started actually smoking way before that. Like I started smoking like when it come to marijuana, bro, some real shit. That was probably like 3 years old, and that's because 3 years old is when you start building memories. So who knows
Mhm.
before that? But my dad was a real deal Rastafari, bro. Like real deal, 100 billion%. Like no breaks from this shit. So he was very twisted in the head. He ain't have the thought of kids' health and all that extra shit in his mind. He just
Mhm.
had the basic ass knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the early age, hot boxing, all that shit, smoke blowing in my face, all that stuff from Papa Dukes. Now he not in the country no more for his own stupid ass reasons. He next level, bro. I'm telling you, he next level.
I
Like
can imagine.
he next level. Like he ain't even if he did see this, he wouldn't care. Like he next level, whatever, bro. Like I wish he would hit me up. But anyway, freaking like the upbringing was crazy, bro. Like I didn't know it was crazy until I got older and I could reflect. Because when you're in it, you're in it.
Right.
You just think you just
Don't
you're
know
just
no
con-
better.
you just think everybody's life is this exciting.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You think everybody's life goes through this much stuff, and then when you get older and reflect, you go, "Holy shit! Wow! All right, now I get why I'm a little distant from people a little bit, or why I have this anxiety over this, or you know what I'm saying? These different
Mhm.
different things about myself. It's because I went through so much in life that you have no choice but to want to pursue something amazing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, man.
You got no choice. And my mom told me at the youngest age, she was like, "Your personality is something else, boy. I'm not sure what you're gonna be, but just make sure you give me a pink Cadillac. That's all I want. The pink Cadillac." Because she said, "I know when you give me a pink Cadillac, that's when you feel like you did something." And I'm like, "All right, bet. That's easy. You,
Mhm.
you better hope I get rich, because I'll get you a cheap ass Cadillac now."
1984 Cadillac. Hey, that
I'll
shit
get a
still
Cadillac.
run.
Mom, it's because that's the year you was born. I'm trying to look out for you. Well, she was born before that. She ain't that. She ain't that. I want you to think she had me at 12 or something like
Nah.
that. Yeah, man. Like, still alive comes from the deepest part of me. And what it is if I had to sit down with a psychologist and they want to go to my past and look up my recessive memories and shit, it'll just be that song right there.
Mhm.
The first verse is gonna go in chronological order. It's gonna go in chronological order, and I didn't even go in details. It was as broad as I can. You know what I mean? To just give you guys an introduction to me, and that's why I dropped it November 1st, because November 1st is when I'm proclaiming. This is when I'm starting this. Like I'm starting to
Mhm.
actually promote the real music, not just we're having fun. Let's have a party on the real music that I know the average person should resonate with. It should resonate with it. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't live the life I lived, you should at least feel my pain while being able to understand that I'm okay with this. This is the life I'm living. You know what I mean? And I'm
Mhm.
still living it. Like there might be a Still Alive Part 2 next year to where I update the song, and add the new stuff that's happening and just make sure that my supporters and my fans always have a little diary. You know what I mean? A little a
A
little
little piece
helper
of
to
you
reminisce.
right there.
Yeah, that way when I start making, because I make a lot of different type of music, man, and my
Mhm.
music real deal stems from what I'm going through. So you might get a whole year of positive, spiritual, blah 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 blah, but that's because I just started my spiritual journey. You're a part of it now. You know what I'm saying? And then you might get a whole rock album. I have a rock album called Kush Widakae and Infinite Sadness, and now you're gonna get a whole bunch of crazy shit to where I'm depressed, or I'm fighting, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm fighting demons, or I'm trying to, you know what I mean, taking the world on, or I have a tape called Kush Widakae versus the world, to
Mm-hmm.
where it's a level between me versus people and me versus my relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like it keeps on going, bro. Like I got another tape free on YouTube only, YouTube and SoundCloud called Kush Widakae, and the Guide to the Widakae's Guide to the Galaxy, and it's
I seen
based
that.
off of and it's based off the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And that one right there was my first time actually taking my music and just having fun. Does that make sense? Like
Mm-hmm.
putting putting it together and just having fun with it. And the reason I released it for free is because that's the last time anybody's ever gonna hear me on YouTube beats. That's the last time y'all ever gonna hear me on random whatever beats. Because all my beats now coming from the same producers. It's coming straight from Audio Fever. Right now it's Audio Fever, Audio Fever, Audio Fever. I fell in love with them. They understand me. We in this bit. You know what I mean? And everything I
That's
do
a
comes from the heart.
beautiful bond to have right there, man. Trust.
Yeah, everything I do comes from the heart. I know it's easy to take some money and go spend it. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, when it comes to that, like there's envelopes to that. Like the money, that's nothing. But
Oh,
it's the relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's the bond that you can have with people that
I call
actually
it
makes shit.
building.
Yeah, man. Like you got to be able to build with people that have a similar dream. That
Mm-hmm.
way, y'all can be like, yes, we can go get that yacht. You know what I'm saying? You got. That's why I always tell my boys, like, I don't want to hear nothing nobody got to say until we got a yacht. You can't impress me until we got a yacht, because a yacht means you got money. You know how much money it costs? Forget buying a yacht. That's not what's expensive. You know how much money it costs to keep a yacht? like, like you
Like we
better
living
go
on
buy.
that motherfucker, dog.
Got to pay thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars just to maintain the damn thing. You got to pay thousands
Hmm.
a month just to keep it in a spot. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so until I can afford something that transcends my thought right now, I don't care. I want that. I want the expensive bullshit. Because if I'm buying expensive bullshit, I know I took care of everything else. I know I did. So I want my expensive bullshit. And anybody that's down to try to get that expensive bullshit with me and they in the city, let's run it. But you can't be no snake or nothing like that. It won't go well for you. Because this shit is on an energetic level. You might not understand it, they might not understand, but this shit is on a whole different level, to where if the vibes ain't right, karma itself gonna handle my battles. I ain't gotta worry about shit. God got me and always has had me and is yet to take a break. So I'm telling him, do you chill when I go to sleep or something? Like, how does this happen? Because God don't never take a break when it come to me. So it's either you gonna come in
Hmm.
this correct and we going to the top, or you gonna help me get to a certain step and you gonna drop. It's two options, because I'm gonna keep climbing. You can either help me get to the top or help me get to the next step, or leave me alone and let me do my thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Was there ever a time where you weren't this confident in yourself and you didn't think you was ever gonna, progress at all?
nah, Mama Dukes wouldn't let me, bro. It was always like this, fam. Like, it was always like this. Like, Mama Dukes, me and her been through like a long, 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 long journey, bro. Like, long journey. And she was a single mother. And she
Hmm.
always said, I don't know how to raise no man. And she had me very young. And she was like, I don't know how to raise no man, so I'm finna do my best. And she went hard. She went hard to where I had to take her out on dates. I got to do everything, bro. Like she went hard. And she always said, you got this. Like, you're gonna be the shit, and you're the shit. To where if I ever complained about people, she would call them the other people. I'm like, why are you so worried about the other people? They're not even you. They don't even come home with you. Like this, that, another. And I was always taught spirituality, and always taught metaphysics, and always taught about your energetic field and protecting your aura and hibby jibby this and hibby jibby that. To
Hmm.
where that shit's real. It's real. Now we can try to put different names on it because of our traditions and our background, but that shit's real. And Mama Dukes made sure I read books. She didn't just go read the Bible, this is your religion, that's your life. No, she said, read the Bible, check that out, and also check out this Buddhist shit, and check out this Zen shit, and check out this all Tai Chi and all these other things. And the reason I put curse words behind them is because it helps with the cognition of what I'm saying. I
Hmm.
don't want y'all thinking a dude's out here being a pastor. because that puts you in a box. That limits you. It limits you. Now, everybody needs to have their traditions. I believe in God holy. That's why I put 3 crosses on my face randomly. You probably can't see it right now because I'm dark skinned, but that's the reason I do that, for the Holy Trinity. For anybody that's outside of that realm of knowledge, they might think it's something bad. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But that helps separate preconceived notions away from me, and only free spirits and only people that are more open are willing to even talk to me. You know what I mean? That's why I
Mm-hmm.
carry myself the way I do. If I don't express myself the way I do, then I'm gonna have these little fidgety little snakes thinking they can get a bite. No, I want you to know your head will be cut off. Like, you good? The population is what, 8 something billion? I mean 8 something trillion? You have enough options. I'm just not one of them. Like, no, I'm not gonna hear about everybody else being great. I'm not gonna hear about Tupac reading Machiavelli and reading The Art of War and then going, I'm not finna go read those. Nah. And I ain't even gotta read them. I can go on YouTube and have them give me a 10-minute summary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, people don't even know what we have right now.
Have
Like,
them
you have
read it to
everything.
you. You got audio
Yeah.
books. You just sit back and they reading it for you. Like,
And all you gotta do is you expand your knowledge. And once you do that, they tell you since you came to the planet, but people are like, whatever, let's just be lit. And I'm like, go ahead and be lit and watch when you hit 35, you're gonna cry.
mm,
You're gonna cry. I'm like, don't let it creep up on you. Like, live your life and go hard. Go hard. Don't be reckless with it. You know what I'm saying? Make your mistakes and learn from them. Grow and go hard and enjoy yourself. Or you're gonna be pissed and you're gonna forever be in a cycle of stress because you didn't make those moves, because you didn't listen to that older person or whatever.
mm-hmm.
And I'm like, nah, y'all ain't finna trick me. Not this one. Y'all can trick the other ones, not me. Mm-mm. No, sir.
Plenty of jewels right now. Plenty of jewels. I can't wait to cut this up, man. Your promo clips is gonna be amazing, dog. Like this,
You already know how I'm rocking, man.
them shit is gonna be amazing, dog. Let me ask you this, man. 'Cause, like your whole music, like your style, like who were you emulating when you were coming up? Who was like in your headphones?
The fake superstar, bro. I grew up on a cliche radio. Anything that was on the radio, that's what I listened to. Like, the most cliche, whatever's on the radio that was popping, that was number one in the city, that's
Mm-hmm.
what I listened to. So literally, I'm just trying to create my favorite superstar, bro. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it to where I love exclusivity. And I want to be so exclusive to where I get to hear the best songs on the planet before y'all do. You see what I'm saying? To where
On
it's
that
so
Kanye
exclusive.
shit.
Yeah, to where I get to create my favorite songs, bro. And then share them with y'all and then see who else thinks it's their favorite. Like, it's like having the ultimate playlist, fam. And then the songs y'all don't like, I don't care because I love them. I love them. I promise you, bro. I'm not sending out anything. I'm not even making anything I don't like, bro, because this shit is coming from a place where I will cry, my guy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
this is coming from a place that I am dead ass. I am dead ass serious. 100% with every last breath and every song, bro. So I'm just trying to emulate and trying to be that superstar. I want to be him. That guy y'all saw in the Goofy movie talking about, if you listen to me, I want all that. I want to be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want, like, real talk. That sounds fun to me. That sounds fun. Why not? That sounds lit. All I gotta do is keep making music and just make it better and better and keep moving with the times. What? And then help younger people get famous. What? Bring it on. Let's. When we gonna start that? For
That's a
real.
lifestyle right there, man.
I'm ready for it. Like, I didn't grow up with a big family. It's just me and
Mm-hmm.
mom. Dead ass. It's me and mom. Like, every auntie that I got was like a step auntie or somebody that helped me and mom get off the street. You know what I mean? I got
Mm-hmm.
my blood aunt. I got a blood auntie or 2 blood aunties. You feel me? But I'm not gonna lie, like, we're extra close.
Mm-hmm.
We just know we exist. You know what I mean? So I never had that bond that a lot of people have, and I do find that to be a blessing. Some in its own little dark way, it's a blessing to me. I can't view it any other way. I can't view it as a curse. It's actually my life. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So to me, it's a blessing that I can pursue the lifestyle that usually breaks up families. I can pursue the lifestyle that usually makes families get weird because
Right.
I don't got that like that. You know what I'm saying? The only family I got is my wife and my kids and my mama Dukes. And of course, my wife's family, but
Mm-hmm.
that's obvious. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I know that the famous lifestyle is gonna be lit for me. Everybody's like, it's so lonely. Bro, all I want to do is stay at home and make money somehow and watch YouTube and be bored, play my VR. I don't care. I
Right.
grew up as an only child, just happy that I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? So that famous stuff sounds fun. How are you bored with millions of dollars? You can go to a high school right now and say, I just brought all you guys some uniforms just to get your knocks off. Like,
Right.
come on. Like, y'all lame. Like, I can't
You just
wait,
be
bro.
providing blessings to other people at all
Word.
times.
Why not? Just like Prince. Prince was depressed. That sucks. Prince was depressed and we found that out. That sucks. But then look at all he did for people. But what did he do? He kept it behind closed doors. Because when you're not happy, you don't want to show how much you're making other people happy.
Hmm.
Does that make sense? I'm
Plus, you
not
don't
trying to
want to
be
make
like
it seem like it's just for show. Like you want it to feel like
but
it's
that's the
actually
thing.
from
I don't
you.
care.
You know.
I don't care though. That's the thing. That's that
Hmm.
that's you caring about how other people view it. I don't care how you view it because she still got a house. I don't care how you view it
You right.
because she still got a car. I don't care how you view it. You just mad because I ain't sending you some shit yet. As soon as I send you
Right.
some shit, you going to change your views. You see
You ain't
what
lying.
I'm saying?
You ain't lying.
So, like, people can think, how about this? I'll look at the camera and say, yep, I'm doing this just for fun. What now? What you going to say now? Oh, yeah, I'm doing this just for y'all to look at me. What now? There's 10 families with food on their table. Want me to stop doing it? No, I want to videotape because I videotape everything. Because I want y'all to see greatness. We stopped seeing greatness. So you're telling me I can see videos of people fighting. I can see videos of people getting shot. I can see videos of car accidents, but I can't see videos of people giving out money nonstop because it might make them look some type of way. Wait a damn second. That seems kind of, you see what I'm saying? That reality
Mm-hmm.
is kind of evil, bro. I don't live in that reality. I'll be damned if negative shit is more acceptable than positive shit because the positive might get judged. Just because the negative won't get judged, judge me. Judge me. And look at what you're saying while you're judging me. You're going to sound stupid. He think he the shit because he helping everybody. Yeah, I think I'm really the shit because I'm helping everybody. You want some help? I don't want your help. Then you the shit. Then you the shit. Fuck. I'm not gonna be mad at you because you don't rock with me. Remember this? 8 trillion plus people on the planet, boo boo. That's a lot of people to impress. And they're still having sex and giving birth to new kids. That's
Mm-hmm.
well, that's fans 10 years from now.
That's the next generation.
So it's like, why you hating? It makes sense that you hating. I'd be mad too if I wasn't receiving stuff and I wanted it and I had a jealous heart. Because guess what? Remember, you still that same baby that got slapped when he came to the planet. You still mad that daddy ain't buy you something or mommy ain't buy you something. You still mad that you're not getting this, that, or another. Or you're mad that the other kid in the classroom has better stuff. Come on now. Come on now. Watching me and getting jealous will make you cry. It will make you cry. Or it will make you upgrade yourself. Because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. It's that simple. And if you try to come at me the wrong way, that sucks because you're gonna be caught off guard. You're gonna be caught off guard like 100%. Nobody in the middle of cross Fletcher with the flashy stuff, showing money and all this stuff ain't ready. That's what the world needs to understand about people. Don't assume the next man is soft. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. If you want to survive in this new world, you better assume the next man crazy. Because once he activates that crazy and you're not ready, boom, that was your last. That was your last moment. Damn, damn, that was
You
your
know you
last
done
hurrah.
fucked up, right? That's what that is.
So instead of living the world where you're walking on eggshells, let's just throw eggs at the enemy.
And that's a fantastic view, honestly, man. Like, and I think I actually needed to hear that tonight as well, man. So I know somebody else out there needs to hear that as well. Like, that's dope. And this has been a dope ass interview all around, man. Like, we had to go overtime. I cut the thing. I don't even know if you know because we just been talking. But I cut the timer
Oh,
off a
I be vibing,
long
bro.
time
I be
ago,
vibing.
man.
After this, I'm going to
Yeah.
Pegasus to turn up, bro. I just be vibing, man.
Show enough, man. Show enough. And go ahead and drop your social media information so the people out here can follow you, man.
All right, so the easiest one is going to be Instagram. It's Kush, Kush, like you know what you smoke, and then WK. That's it. So Kush WK. From there, you can find every link. If you want to be a little bit more, proactive, you can type in Kush Widakae to Google. That's how you spell Widakae right there.
Mm-hmm.
Widakae. So Kush Widakae, or you just type in Widakae. I promise you, everything you need is gonna pop up, and you gotta check out my YouTube. That shit funny as hell. I'm telling you, all my shorts are averaging 1,000 views a day. I promise you, just check them out. Like, please, I promise you guys, you're gonna be so happy. Like,
A lot of
finally,
shit goes on that side of town, man. You can go to Walmart and get all
man,
kinds of material in that motherfucking.
bro, so much stuff funny, man. And then most of the stuff I can't even record because it happens in the moment, man.
Right.
It's wild over here. And if y'all got to check it out, bro. Like Cross Fletcher, something else. It's a different. If if you thought Florida was crazy, bro, Cross Fletcher, this little strip by itself. Mm-mm. Oh, speaking of Cross Fletcher, shout out to Twan from Rope Gang. He been putting in work. He been having the thanks for that water and all
Twine be
that.
doing work, man. Shouts to Twine for sure.
Yeah, my boy learned. Man, that's a hustler, man. My boy learned how to hustle water.
He be
Like
on his grind hardcore.
that nigga grinding water. Okay, you know
Mm-hmm.
you making moves when you grinding water, and the bottle just says thanks for that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like that's creative right there, man. It's genius, man. So if y'all see the blue bottle, y'all know it's Twan from Rope Gang, Cross Fletcher, straight out here. Also, we got Young Scrap and Cross. We got TJ Maskill and Cross. We got Dre Sosa and Cross. We out here. Like, we
Man,
out here. I
I fuck
promise
with
you.
everybody you just named too, man. That's what's
Exactly, boy.
up.
I'm telling you, Cross is out here, bro. I'm telling
That's
you,
what's
man.
up. Shout out to all my
Definitely.
peoples, man, because that's a good little starting five of niggas right there, man. Like
Exactly, man. Going
some
hard, man.
loyal motherfuckers on top of that, and that's hard to find these days. So real
Yep.
shit, man. Hey, bro, thank you so much for taking time out to talk with me tonight, man. Like this has been therapeutic, honestly, man. Because I just love
Yeah, but
hearing your
anytime.
perspective on shit, bro. You have a different view on things, and it was needed, honestly, and it's very
It
needed.
was the Coronas. Blame the Coronas.
Hey, as long as it ain't the coronavirus, we good.
That part. Now, if it was, we video chat. You be straight. You be straight.
Already. All right, man. Be easy. Give the family my love, and y'all stay safe and healthy, man.
Yo, peace out.
Peace. And the rest of y'all, man, we'll catch y'all on Waves of Bay podcast next go round. Peace out.
It's Kino Sabi forever. Stand for something. We appreciate the blessing, bro. Let's go.
Ain't trying to bite it, we create it, then we ride it. We know our wave is seismic and you really can't deny it. We just keep on soaring higher, you would swear it's autopilot. Then you realize tone and shift and made a living off of glide. We are the wave and it's bigger than the moment. It's a movement that's progressing like the truck stick on opponents. It's time to stake our claim, it's time to bring the pain. We're battle tested, now it's time to show it ain't a game. It's time to make a lane, a different vibe, another wave. We're known for killing shit, even help them pick their graves. We're breaking free of chains and running towards the day. Like the victories in plain sight, we're taking flight to reach heights. These boys is tired of waiting, tired of playing, time to go. This vibe's been percolating, gaining steam to explode. Built in anticipation, maybe time to reload. We paid our dues, now we're coming back to repo. We kicking doors, we ain't got no time for peepholes. We keep evolving for our family and our peoples. Ain't playing fair in this game, we just some cheat codes. We are the wave and our hurricanes on beast